That way, in case, because I can't hear what you're hearing. Sometimes
weird.
vice versa.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You just sound like a big huge sigh, like, kind of like that.
It's like, oh gosh, I'm so sick and tired talking about this.
It was just that, but it was a lot more lower. It's weird.
You just don't know unless you ask.
Yeah.
It's on, if you're the one hearing it, you're the one that's supposed to be asking the question, not me. So if you hear it, you should be.
Hang on, I got red hots in my mouth.
Yeah, you know, if I had those, I'd have bee stings for lips.
Really?
Yes, because I'm allergic to cinnamon. Yeah.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm allergic to peanuts of all kinds now. I never used to be.
No,
as a kid, I used to eat those Christmas
as far
nuts.
as I know, it's cinnamon and peach fuzz and apricot.
Oh, I know that fucks you up. The peaches. Oh yeah.
My god.
I did it since you were a child.
Dog dander. Oh my god. Pollen.
Jesus, yeah.
But as far as food allergies go,
let me tell you about.
I don't have that many.
Pollen has been so high these last 2 days. That day that I was wearing like you do, that when you were younger, little tusks coming out of my nose would pull up.
Well, because
every time
the pressure,
it was draining so bad.
I think that's
why my throat.
That's why they make those breathe rights. I need to get some of them, try those out when I get sick next time.
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I think it might be a hoax. I don't think those things. How can they actually work?
Because it opens. It actually stretches the nasal cavity open. Because what happens is your sinuses, the sinus itself, the nose, the bone structure gets inflamed, and so they close.
Is there someone here? Is there somebody trying to talk? Or is, cause I'm hearing like somebody's making a big sigh noise, like somebody's worried about something? Is there someone here that would like to talk to us?
If there is, go ahead, use our energy, because that's what we're here for.
Yes.
I know it's real difficult, especially if it's new to you and we don't know. If it's new to you, just try real hard to use our energy and the energy around you as much as you possibly can.
There we go again.
That's the only way you can do that. It's the only way you can do that.
Every time I say it, I let them do this. Oh, they just like take it all, you know?
Well, give it to me, because I have plenty of it. I'm hyperactive, so. Is there anyone here? Anyone with us right now that's trying to come through?
Yes.
Can you say your name? Can you say your name so that we know what your name is?
Henry.
Is this Henry?
Yes.
Hi, Henry. Hi, Henry. How are you doing right now?
I'm not happy. I'm sorry about yesterday.
That's okay. I forgive you. I understand why you're angry.
I don't want her alive. I want her alive.
Well, she's going to get hers.
She deserves to die.
She will.
Deserves to die.
She will. And when she does, she will be just as miserable, if not worse, than you, because she knows what she did. She's guilty.
Oh, yes, she does. Henry, can I ask you a question? What? I don't want you to get upset with me, because I have no ill will. Neither one of us do.
No, we're trying to help.
do the right thing here, and we're trying to help in any way we possibly can. I've heard that she's been married a few times. Has she done this to all of her husbands?
I didn't know that.
Or just you? Yes. So she has been married more than once? Yes.
She told me no. I asked her about that about 6 years ago.
How many times has she been married? 3.
She's told me she's never been married before.
Yes.
She does.
All time.
She lies a lot, though. She does lie a lot.
Yes, she does.
She does.
Okay, thank you, Henry.
I caught her in a lie one day. She came over here one day with some construction workers because
I looked her up, Linda, and the Lake Rosinger place.
I was so angry. I was so mad at her. I got up out of the room and I ran in there and I yelled at her. I said, "How dare you talk about me to people that don't even know me and degrade me like that? Who do you think you are?"
Oh, Charlie would do that when we get like a little tip. And Danny would do that to me, you know.
She did. She's out there telling these strangers all about
would do the same things.
All about how
she would.
All about my business, you know, my life, and it's just like
she did. Yeah, she would tell me about you and didn't know that we were related. I sat there and spoke this.
Well, she's crazy, and everybody in this neighborhood knows that. They call her Crazy Elsie. That's her nickname. It's true, Henry. It's the truth.
That's because she is. And she's dangerous.
Yes, I know that. That's why I don't want her around here. I avoid her at all costs. She makes me very nervous.
Just ignore her.
I do. I try. I don't. Last time she tried to come in here.
Lock the door and act like you're not home.
I'm going to do that too, but she's actually pushed me a couple times inside the house. She's pushed my neighbor too. He almost called he almost called the police on her for assault because she pushed him.
Well, how come why didn't he call?
Because he's a gentleman. Because he's a gentleman, he feels like, well, she's an older woman, and he felt like...
Yeah, she won't stop.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't care. Do you know how many times the cops have been called on her? They've been called on her. This woman has had cops...
Henry?
It's true. I told her.
Henry.
I'm talking to Henry. I've told her myself, I said, "Listen, Elsie, if I have to, I will seek legal action against you. You have no right to treat me the way you do. I'm a human being. I have rights. You do not rule my life."
You should.
I already have. I've looked into a lawyer.
No, that she has killed me. And her other 3 husbands.
Well, I got a letter, an anonymous letter in the mail, the mailbox here at the home right here.
That she is in sentence, right?
The letter,
right?
Yes, he did. And I believe it was a male that wrote it. I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. And I kept the letter from her because I found it so strange and scary and bizarre, because it said clearly and plainly that the person that wrote this letter says, it used to be your neighbor, apparently, that lived over here for a while. He said, I know you killed your husband. We all know that.
Yes, I remember.
And he wrote the letter on a label of a paint can label.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he stuck it in my mailbox, and he gave her a death threat. He says, don't ever come around where I'm at ever again, because I'll kill you myself. I know you killed your husband. Everybody knows you did that. That was hardcore for me. I was just blown away. I was like, wow.
That's what scared me about you being alone in that house when she's around.
Well, I got a lock on my door. She has no key to that. I changed locks. She doesn't have keys to.
Good. Didn't she get mad when you did that too?
I don't care if she gets mad. I'm not afraid of her anymore.
I mean, but didn't she though? That one summer when you changed the locks?
Yeah, but I'm sick of her manipulative. I'm sick of her acting like she's got more rights than any other human in the world.
And she's got every right in the world to be there for no reason.
I try to be I try to be as cordial and nice as possible, but then you got to draw a fine line, because she doesn't understand niceness. She doesn't understand cordial. She doesn't understand respect.
She
has no respect for anyone.
She expects people to respect her because she's older.
No, she's evil.
Yes, she is.
That's what I think, anyway.
We know she is. These things are hot.
I guess the better word would be, she's crazy. She really is. She's mentally ill. Something's wrong with her.
She won't get around her long. She's sick. She is sick.
Yeah, she told me, we talked a while back. She's been having some problems. Apparently, she's so cruel that she even put her own brother and took all his money, Henry, and threw him in a horrible nursing home. She took over all his estate and put him in a state-funded nursing home.
What?
Yeah.
She's your too.
Well, I'll go visit her and torture her. How about that, huh?
She won't make it.
Well, I'm worried about that too, because I love it here. And if she dies on me, I'm going to have to go to court, and I don't want to have to go to court, and I don't want the stress, and I know she's
Why do you have to go to court?
Because she owes me money.
Nobody else in that house.
She owes me money. She won't pay me back.
But if she passes away, where would you have to leave?
What's that? Say that again.
If she passes away, where would you have to leave?
Because the probate will take over, and I don't know what her wishes are. I think she's giving all her money to some ridiculous organization. I'm not sure.
You mean like a church or something?
No, like the Water Conservation Society or some crazy thing like that.
Oh, gosh.
And you know what they're going to do? They'll just put it in their pocket.
They'll just sell it and keep the money and yeah.
She owes me money. I'll never see it.
She owes you.
I'll never see it.
Money,
but
she cannot throw you out.
But if she
put you out.
Right, I know, but it'll be a lot of stress on me. It's going to be, it might kill me because of the stress.
Exactly.
She stresses me out so badly that I get sick. She actually physically makes me sick.
Like Janice does.
Because she so stresses me out.
Right.
And I'm afraid of her too. I'm afraid of her too.
You should be.
But I am.
You should be.
Because she's so mean.
She also carries a gun.
Maybe she should use it on herself.
She goes.
Well, hopefully she accidentally points it at herself someday and checks to see if it works. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Hey, she'll fall down and it'll go off.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
I've had people tell me that they thought about trying to figure out how to take her life too because they can't stand her.
Assassination?
No, I've had people, they want to do it for free. Because they can't. Yeah. And I said, no, you can't do that. You can't commit murder. You do that, it's doing the same thing she's done, and that's not going to work.
Right, makes you know better, and, it's a mortal sin.
Let her suffer on her own, because she's not doing too good. She's getting up there in age, so she'll suffer.
Right. She is suffering.
So let her suffer.
Well, that means, Henry, if I ask you a question, you think you can answer it?
Well, try.
Alright. Do you think she'll be around in the next 5 years? No. Why is that?
Well, he probably wouldn't know the answer to that, but she isn't doing too well. I mean, she is getting older, and she's having a little bit of health issues.
How old is she now, Linda?
Well, she lies all the time. I have no idea how old she is. She lies constantly.
Henry, do you know how old she is now? She's 87.
She's 87? That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Just turned 87.
That sounds about right.
Wow, and she is up there.
Well, she can't drive anymore. Every time she does, she bashes the car into everything.
That sounds like Mom.
Which is a blessing for me because I don't want to see her. The more I don't see her, the better off I am.
And while she was able to drive, she came and bugged you every day.
Every day. I can't stand her. She is such a hard person to deal with. Because she's so mean.
There is no pleasing her, and there's no thank you, nothing.
No, you can't rationalize with her. She knows everything.
Yeah.
And then she's very bossy, too, which I'm sorry, but, have some respect.
Yeah, she used to use a coat hanger, and used to use brooms and all kinds of stuff.
She did what?
She used to hit all kinds of stuff.
She would hit
coat
you?
Hangers.
She would hit you with coat hangers?
Saws, rakes, brooms.
She would beat on you?
Yes.
Oh, God. I am so glad she never had. I'm so thankful she never had children because that she doesn't deserve to have.
I didn't want children with her. I knew she would kill them.
Well, yeah, she's too abusive.
Did she drink at one time?
Dandelion wine.
Oh, yes, she drank a lot.
She used to make dandelion wine. And one day I was helping her work on the house there in Dubuque because I was going through a divorce at the time. I don't know if you remember that or not, Henry, because you were probably here at the time. And
you stayed in your room all the time.
Yeah. And so I did a lot of work for her, and she didn't appreciate any of it.
No, she got angry.
No,
She
it
didn't care.
was never good enough. And she barely paid me. I was just a wreck. I thought she was going to kill me, physically, because she worked me so hard.
Yeah, she used you. That's all she cared about, using you.
And she still is.
Don't let her.
But
Tell her no.
But I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done with her. I'm not doing it. I'm never going to help her ever again. I made that decision because the last time I tried to help her, Henry, I thought I was going to die from being ill. And she didn't care.
She overworked you. She didn't care.
Right, exactly.
Mm.
And this is the summertime. It was 89 degrees outside, and man, and then she's making me paint the house with a paintbrush. And you know how big that house is because you built it. That's the one on Dubuque.
That would have took you months to do.
3 months, every single day. It was torture, is what it was.
That's what she likes. She likes that.
Well, she's a sick woman.
You know, she was in a mental institution, right?
No, I didn't know that. How old was she when that happened?
Yes. 52.
She was 52? Everybody on this lake that knows her, because there's still a lot of people that are the same ages that she is, that have lived here for many years, all call her Crazy Elsie. That's her name. Every time you mention her name, they say, "Oh, that's Crazy Elsie you're talking about." Oh my God.
Because she is crazy. She is crazy.
She is. That's why I'm glad that she's not able to drive much anymore. I even changed my phone number because she makes me crazy.
She will be gone in 5 years. You lost her words.
So I need to start making plans then to try to figure out how to...
She can't take that from you.
Well, that's just it, you know.
She owes you money.
She owes me money. Yeah, she does. I have proof, too. I have evidence. I've got receipts. I've done a lot of work on this.
She is. She don't care. She just wants the money.
Well, I know. She's
a gold digger.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely correct.
That's why she killed me for my insurance.
Oh, that's... What a horrible, horrible... I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's terrible. I just hope that we can, as long as I'm able to, that we can get along. Because that's all I want to do. I always thought
that's why I don't like women. I don't like women because she killed me for my money.
Well, I would never do something like that. I'm a hard worker myself. I would never do something like that to anybody. That's not the kind of woman I am at all.
Sorry. I am sorry.
I'm actually the kind of woman I've been abused by men myself, so I understand what you're saying.
I know. Damon abused you badly.
Damon, yes, my ex-husband was terrible. But I'm not that type.
He was very awful. He treated you as he treated me.
Yeah, he used to hit me a lot, and he did some horrible bad things to me. But I'm glad he's out of my life, and I don't care if I ever see him again, and I'm okay with that.
You're better off not seeing that anymore.
No, all I want to do is live a peaceful life. I just want to live my life on this, in the living life that I have, peacefully.
And everybody leave you alone.
And I just want to enjoy the rest of my days without having people hurt me and having people trying to harass me. Yeah. And I really do. I love it here, Henry. This is one of the, it's such a pleasant atmosphere. It's so beautiful here. I love it here.
Very peaceful.
And I just really hope that you and I can become friends. I really do. And I understand.
I will try.
I understand why you feel the way you do because of what happened to you. I can completely understand something like that, and nobody could possibly in their right mind would blame you for feeling the way you do after what she did to you.
She didn't bury me.
And she didn't bury you?
No.
She cremated you.
In the woods.
Yeah, she threw your ashes out. What a witch.
In the woods.
God, she's terrible. She has no heart.
I could show you where she took me.
Where? Because I know this area really well. I love it up here. Explain it.
Down by the river.
Down by Sorghum-Free Creek? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, what?
Backyard.
Woods Creek?
Your backyard.
Oh, right there by the lakefront.
Your backyard.
Yeah, I know where it is. It's on the, it would be, well, now that's changed. The drain system has changed, but it used to be on the right-hand side. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Because it runs on the left, but it used to run on the right side of the lakefront.
Under the dock.
The dock? Say that again. I'm not sure.
Under the dock. The house. Back of the house.
Under the what?
Under the dock.
The dock?
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused because there is no dock. The dock's gone. There's no dock here anymore. But there is.
Was it in the water?
Yeah, I don't know. Where you put in the... Are you under the house?
No. I'm in the water.
You're in the water, okay.
Poisoned me and tied me up. And put me in a rope under the water.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Okay, you know what? It took me and 4 other people to pull that out of the lakefront because it was buried so deep. Was it red?
Yes.
I know which one you're talking about. She was angry at me for doing that. She goes, that's fish habitat. You can't pull that out of the lake. I said, it's polluting the lake. It needs to go. So I took a big chain.
She was afraid you was lying.
Well, I took a big chain and I had a bunch of friends and we just hauled it out of there. It took us a long time to get it out of there. And once I got it out of there, I let it sit on the land for a while because it was, it decrepit and at that point it needed to go to the dump. But what I did is I went ahead and burned it.
I was not cremated. I was not cremated.
You would not what?
I was not cremated.
You were not cremated.
No.
I tried to look up records under you and I couldn't find any. All I found was that
I'm in the water.
Yeah, I found that you were deceased, that you became deceased in 1999 is what I was told. Now, I wasn't told that, that's what I read. Is that true?
No.
When did you pass away? Do you know what year?
106. 106.
What year were you born? Because I'm confused. I thought you were born in 1910. Is that true or?
1909.
1909. Okay. Okay.
You're the first Brownie and you first Brandon? First Brownie?
So you passed away in 1996.
Yes, she kept me in a freezer. Kept me in a freezer and locked it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Henry, I'm so very, very sorry that happened to you.
She has to go. She has to rest.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know she doesn't believe in God, and I understand that you have issues with that too.
No,
but
she does not.
No, she told me so. We talked about that. And I also think that she believes that she's going to live forever. I do. I think she thinks that she's going to live forever.
That's not going to happen.
Well, of course not. It's not how it works.
That's right.
Somebody who had, she has some knowledge.
She murdered me.
But she murdered you, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I do know people that have wanted to do the same to her. They've told me so. I talked them out of it because I don't want to know about it. I was like, because then I would be an accomplice to a murderer. I'm not that kind of person.
You don't understand. She don't care. She hates people. She hates everybody.
Well, I'm happy that she's unable to drive as like she used to be able to. She can't just come over here and start pushing people around because, you know what?
I'm glad she can't hurt me no more.
The next time she tries to push me, Henry, I'm going to throw her on the ground.
Put her in jail.
Well, she's done it to me twice. And then I'm going to call the police and throw her in jail.
Good, better you should do.
I'm going to. I promised myself that.
She's done it to you twice?
Yes. Inside the house.
She can't put her hands. She can put her hands on you.
Well, she banged on my door. I got up out of the bedroom and I went and to answer the door I saw her because the door is made had a glass window. So I knew it was her. So but she never called. She wasn't announced. I didn't even know she was coming over. And what for?
She just showed up.
She didn't tell me why. So I opened the door and
She always did that.
Yeah, and then she pushed me. She like a football player. She's like linebacking me. And I'm like,
you're on the way to go to the house?
yes, I'm like, what are you doing? So I stood my ground. You know, I'm a small, petite woman. I'm a tiny woman. I'm not even 5'1". I'm itty bitty, but I'm solid.
Yeah, but you're all muscle, yeah.
Yeah, so I just stood my guard, and the second time she tried to push me, she actually fell back because she couldn't push me. I was standing my ground. I was like, go ahead, push me again, because you're going to fall down. And then I'm going to call the cops, because that's, in my opinion, assault and burglary.
Who she vandal door? She pushed you out of the way to come in? Why?
I don't know why. She's nuts. I have no idea. I don't know the answer.
She didn't say what she wanted?
No. She's very greedy. I guess the best thing I can say, that the first word that comes to mind is greed. She's a very greedy human being.
Yes, she is. Yes,
And
she is.
yeah, and so I barely can get along with her. I can't stand her. If I ever see her again, it's always too soon.
She won't be around much longer.
Well, I hope she dies a miserable death. I'm sorry to say. I know that sounds bad.
It's slow, and it's going to be feel.
Good. She needs to suffer for what she's done. She needs to pay for her sins.
Yes, yes.
She needs to suffer. And you know something too, Henry? Because of the way she's treated people, nobody's going to want to help her. Nobody's going to want to. They might get paid to help her, but they're not going to want to do it. There's a difference.
She's not going to heaven. She's going to hell.
Yep, straight to it. My only concern is that it's going to leave me homeless, because I'm going to have to go to court with all my paperwork and stress out, because she's going to, who knows what she's got planned. Because as far as I understand, she's got a cousin still living, but she's so
she's the only one. No, she's the only one.
She told me that she had, so she's all that's
There is
left.
no cousin. She's the only one.
So she doesn't have any living relatives.
No.
Or, well, that's, okay, well, that's interesting, because she told me, like I said, she lies a lot, so I don't know what to believe.
I don't know how to do it. Blood. I don't know how to do it. Blood.
Say that again, honey, I didn't understand that.
That's all she knows how to do is lie. She lies all the time.
You know what she did tell me one time? I didn't hear what you said and I didn't understand it.
She lies all the time.
But she told me one time in a conversation we had that she hated, and she used the word hate, which I thought was really strange.
Yeah, right.
No, she told me she hated children. She says, oh, I hate children. That's what she said.
She said that to you?
Yeah, she did. I worked for a school, and so we were having a conversation about it, and she said, oh, I hate children. I couldn't handle it. I hate children. That's what.
Had 2 kids, but she killed them.
Gosh, this is all bizarre.
What?
I didn't know that.
What? Did you see what I think you just said?
He said that she had 2 children.
Yes, she ordered them. She didn't want to.
Well, I just know that I'm glad that she's not feeling well because I don't get to see her as much as I used to because I can't stand seeing her. She makes me a nervous wreck every time I talk to her. I don't care if it's on the...
She's destroying me. She's destroying me all the time.
And she spies on me. And I don't know why. I'm not doing anything wrong.
She's analysis all the time. Analysis all the time.
Yeah, she spies on me, and then she talks about me to all these people, all the neighbors, who don't even know me. You know what she told me to do one day? I don't even want to get into it, actually, because I'll get angry myself. She's just a terrible person, and it's really a sad thing. It's amazing that she's lived as long as she has because she doesn't deserve to be living as long as she has. She's evil.
Where did she live? Where did she tell you? Linda?
It was hard times because we were on a well at the time and we were sharing the well with the neighbor over here.
I remember that. Yeah.
And the well broke down. I was without water for 3 months. You know what she told me to do in front of the neighbor? And it's in the wintertime, you guys.
She didn't care.
No, it's in the middle of winter. There's snow on the ground. She told me to go take a bath in the lake. I would have froze to death if I'd have done that.
Oh my God, you would have hypothermia.
Well, I'm not that stupid, for one thing. And the other thing, when she said that, even the neighbor said, Elsie, do you know how cold that lake is?
She don't care.
Well, even the neighbor that was involved in that conversation said to her loudly, Elsie, do you realize how cold that water is right now? She don't care. She don't care.
Wow. That's terrible.
Yeah. So I'm just, I feel bad that she did that to you, Henry. Really, I do. She's just an amazing...
She's a devil incarnated.
She has no heart. I don't believe she cares about anything but herself. She's very selfish.
Yes.
And greedy.
Black-hearted.
And black-hearted. She has. Yeah. Yeah.
That's terrible. I've never ever like that.
No, I've never either. I've never met anybody like that in my lifetime, and I swear, as long as
so for me, one person, that would have been Penny.
Right. My brother's soon-to-be ex-wife, who's similar to Elsie in a lot of ways.
I know who she is.
She's similar to Elsie. She's got the same disposition as Elsie does. These women that do that to their husbands don't seem to have any compassion about anything.
Anyway, sometime I'm going around. She will pay for it.
Oh, yeah. She will.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and today she was like, I was out of the blue and asked me how I was doing.
Well, you know what?
She was on Jesse's computer, and I guess this was her weekend to have the kids. I don't know.
I don't talk to Penny. I have no desire to talk to her. Because she's also another one of those black-hearted women that I can't stand. I refuse to have I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk to her, and I don't care whatever happens to her. I don't.
Well, I want to see what the only thing I cared about was, I don't after what she did to me.
She can, as far as I'm concerned, she needs to stay as far away from me as possible. That's all I can say about her.
But I want to see if she was going to tell me anything. She was at the library with Jesse, looking up some shit.
Oh, yeah. trying to ruin her
his last day of marriage, it'll be legally over on the 15th.
Well, David should be careful too, because she's capable of poisoning him too. I really believe yes. I wouldn't eat her food, and I wouldn't drink out of her glasses or anything.
Well, Dave don't invite her for dinner.
I've been over to Elsie's place up there in Dubuque where Henry used to, because I know that he worked on that place too, and did a phenomenal job. But what I was witnessing, the things that she creeps me out, because she's got this. She already can tell she's not right in the head.
There.
No,
Yeah.
she's not.
No.
And now that she is getting older, she's starting to lose it a little more too. I mean, that's what I've noticed.
Yeah, but you know what I think?
I think she should stay away from me and never come around. That's what I think.
I think regardless, because she's done something so awful that she still should pay for that.
She needs to stay the hell away from me. If she wants to become...
She needs to be put in prison for what she's done. No matter what age she is.
If she ever comes... God is my witness. If she ever comes knocking on my door like she did last time and push me, I'm not going to hesitate. I'm grabbing the phone and I'm calling the cops. We'll throw her in jail for assault and burglary. She's never...
She will do it again.
Oh,
and
well,
again.
That's okay.
Again.
Well, good, because she'll be in jail. And then I'll sue her.
Hang on a second, Linda. I just spilt my tea real quick on the floor. Damn it.
Anyway, Henry, thank you for talking to me. I've got to go too real quick. I have to go to the bathroom. I've got a human function. You know, one of those things that we got to do when we're living. So I'll be right back. Talk to you in a little bit.
I cannot believe I spoke this. Well, at least he's talking to you in a civil tongue. That's a start. You know? You there, Linda? Linda? Are you talking, Linda? I hear people talking. What is that? Are you watching something or something? What is it? No, it sounds like fucking people talking. Who's talking right now? Is it Joey? Is it Mom? Is it Dad? I can hear you. world. You guys can't hear those people talking? Someone's talking up a storm, and I don't know who it is. It doesn't sound like Mom, Dad, or Joey.
Okay, I'm back.
You don't hear that people talking? It doesn't sound like Mom, Dad, or Joey, doesn't it?
Well, then,
Really? I don't know what it is or who it is. I asked them if they could hear me, and they wouldn't answer. They just giggled.
is there somebody else here with us?
It doesn't sound like it's anybody I've ever heard.
That's
It
okay.
sounds weird.
Is there anyone else
It
here
doesn't sound like Henry.
Are you still with us, Henry? It might have drained his energy because it's really hard.
Yeah, but I hear like somebody just like maybe 3 people talking, and it's not 3, 4 people talking, and it's more, it's like giggling and like small young women or something. Not guys, just like teenage girls. Unless that's just the way I'm perceiving it, and it's not Mom, it's not Dad, and it's not Joey, that's for sure.
Well,
It
you can
doesn't
do
sound anything like
that.
them.
Let's try to find out. Is there
Well,
anyone?
play back. Have you been recording this whole time?
Yeah.
Have you had the EVP at all on?
No, but this records all that, so.
Turn that. Yeah, why'd you have the EVP on too at the same time? Because I'm hearing. You're in here. I'm hearing it where you're at.
Well, if they're being able to communicate with just giggling, they're probably trying to learn how to do this, and they think it's funny that it's happening because it's so unusual, and they've never.
It's an open line.
Well, and they've never done it before, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
It sounds like the old time music.
I've heard that on your end before.
I'm hearing it on yours though, and it sounds like you know, weird. Sounds like
I don't have anything going on here. I've got no TV on, no music.
I got nothing on either except for my light. There's nothing on in my house.
All I've got is the lights, the computer, my heater's on, and my fan is on.
That's all I got.
To get the smoke out, but that's it.
That's the only thing I got in my room too. That's exactly what I got. And my heater's on low. But I'm hearing like a trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
Rico things. And like weird.
You don't have a speaker up on that computer, do you, Mike?
You see, it's an EVP, honey.
This because it's really sensitive.
I just turn the EVP on, that way when we talk, maybe you'll get something while we're talking.
Yeah, but
in between.
This system works better than anything else I've ever used, so I have more confidence in this than the other stuff.
But it ain't my side. It sounds like it's from over there. And when I got I came back, and I heard giggling when I was like, well, what the hell's that? I turned around looking, I seen that you weren't there. And so I was waving up, like to you, because some of it's pulled out, and I didn't think anything of it at first, and then I started to look at more of it, and then it sounded like weird music, and just weird.
I've had that happen to me on your end, too, where I couldn't hear, but you could.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is that? That's weird. I don't still understand that.
Well, we're still learning, you know, and so is the other realm. They're still learning. It's all, you know, it's all new stuff. So we just have to try to work through it.
I guess it's all a process, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a process.
Mhm. Well, it is because I'm learning
I've never
stuff.
heard of music like that, unless unless it was like kind of a early 20 movie kind of thing. It sounds like somebody's in a dance, like a ballroom dance.
Well,
That's what it sounds like.
The best thing I can do is find. I always ask questions. You got to ask if there's anyone else here.
Yeah. Is there anyone else here? Because I heard your music, I heard you laughing, and it sounded like ballroom music. Are you here for that, or can you tell us why you're here?
I know it's hard to come true, but you need to use our energy and the energy that's around us to see if you can try to communicate.
In the Bullet Bust, you should have plenty of where you can, because we've had others that can.
Yeah, it's a learning process. But just try.
Can you make a noise or something to let us know that you're there?
Yeah, any kind of a noise.
Anything would work. You know.
And sometimes they get so worn out, you know, from the energy field that they can't communicate
Did you
anymore.
hear something?
Not yet. I'm getting what's freezing up here, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, so we're frozen right now.
I don't have earplugs, so I can't use it. My ear hurts my ear. Did you hear something just a little while ago, Linda?
No.
Can you do that again? I heard something. I don't know what it was, but I heard something. Can you knock? Can you... anything?
I heard that. Okay, so if you have the ability to be able to make a noise like that, try to speak. Try to say any word that comes to mind. Just a word. Can you try to say the word hi? Okay, about.
Is it like, wait a minute.
Can you say the word?
Can you tap for us? Like,
I just heard the tapping.
Tap for like, can you tap like 1 for yes and 2 for no? Can you, are you at my house?
Tap 1 for yes. Yes. So that's a yes? That's a yes. Okay. So there's,
No, there's 2 taps.
Yeah, one was.
2 taps.
One was, how
1
did
for
you?
yes and 2 for no.
So are you at my house? You're at my house. That was what? I don't know, I'm lost.
Wait a minute. Okay. Excuse me. 1 tap for yes, 2 tap for no. 1 tap if you're at my sister Linda's house. 2 taps if you're at my house, Justina's. Can you do that? Because I can hear you laughing and giggling. Sounds like you're in a ballroom. Are you in a ballroom? You are in a ballroom. Are you at my house?
Are you at my house? Okay. I play a lot of music a lot of times here. I listen to music every day. Do you like music? One tap for yes. Yes. Are you a young person or are you an older person? One for yes and two for no. So you're a young person. Okay. So do you like the music that I play? So yes and no? Some of it you like and some of it you don't? Okay. Well, that's okay. That's normal.
Whoa, that's weird. Never heard anybody do that before.
The next thing that you need to try to do is, can you tell me one for yes if you are a female? And one for yes if you are in your 20s. So you're not in your 20s. Okay, you're not in your 20s. That's two means no. Are you older? So are you older than 20? One for yes, two for no. Oh, so are you in your 40s? Okay. So then you must like old music, like music from the 50s maybe? Yes or no? One for yes? Okay. Would you like to listen to some right now? I can play some. Do you like doo-wop music? Okay.
Wow, that's weird. I've never had anything like that happen before. I've never encountered anything like that, have you?
Make sure we do that, please. Well, yeah. Well, they're trying to learn how to communicate, and they're not quite understanding how to do it yet. Maybe they aren't able to have a voice. Maybe there's something that happened to them. I mean, I don't know. At some point, yes, something happened to you.
Wow, weird.
So, okay, one for yes. Remember that. One is for yes. Did something happen to you that's making you unable to speak to us? Okay.
I never heard that. It's back up there, honey.
Well, now that you are in the spirit world, you should be able to do a lot more than you used to be able to do. You just need to learn how. You just it's gonna take some time. It's not something that you can learn in one day. You just gotta, and I know one day is a long time for you because time is different than it is here. The time that we have here isn't the same as what you have. I know that.
Wow.
But you are a female and you are of the age of 40. Are you a little older than 40? Okay, how about 42? You are 42 years old? 1 for yes, 2 for no. 43? 44? 45? 46? 47? 48? 49? You're 49 years old. Okay. So, at being age 49, then you do like the 50s music. The doo-wop. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow.
So yes, you do like the doo-wop music. Okay. Let's see what we can find here. Maybe put you in a. Okay, hold on. I'm looking.
Okay.
Say that again. You just were able to speak. Try that again.
Many a tear has to fall, but
Thank you.
You're welcome.
all in the wonderful game. That you know has gone.
Okay, I'll turn it down. Is that what you said? Turn it down?
Where am I?
What?
Where am I?
Okay, here's how that works. You need to try to use our energy and speak as loudly.
Who are you? Who are you?
Try to speak as loudly and slowly as possible. If you can tell us what your name.
Who are you?
You want to know who I am?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just.
Are you gone?
Say that again?
Are you gone too?
No, I'm not. I'm in the living world. I'm in the living spirit. But I know where, I understand what you're going through. Say that again, honey. Try to do it slower and louder. It takes time. Use our energy.
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
You haven't gone to the light yet. Are you afraid to do that?
Yes. I don't know how to get here. Can you get me there?
I can have somebody help
Can
you.
you get me there?
Would you like to try? Are you afraid of the light?
Help me. Help me.
I can try to help you. This is something that you need to try to do if you want help.
I want to get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not supposed to leave here.
Okay. Can you tell me your name?
Janice.
Janice?
Janice.
Your name is Janice?
Yes.
Okay. Are you at my house or you are at my sister's house?
Yes.
You're at my house?
Your house, Lydia. Your house, Lydia.
Okay.
How did she go to bed?
That's over. Well, because she's intelligent. She's got some intelligence. Do I know you?
Yes. You all do.
How do I know you?
I'm your dad's sister.
I don't remember having a sister named Janice.
No. I'm your dad's sister. Never.
I never had a sister named Janice that I remember.
Your dad's sister.
Oh, were you a miscarriage by my mom?
No. I live in Startup. I'm your dad's sister. Janice.
You're not my sister, you're my aunt.
Yes. I'm your dad's sister.
You're my Aunt Janice.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm trying to do the best I can. I was just talking.
Oh my gosh.
I was just talking about you the other day.
I know.
Yeah. Can you tell me if you remember what caused your death? Because the last I heard from you, you had hepatitis, and that was all I knew. What happened?
I got pneumonia.
You got pneumonia?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's Dennis?
He's in Everett, I think.
No. Your dad.
Oh, your brother?
Yes.
He's gone now too.
Where you go?
He's buried in Colville, right next to your parents.
No.
Yeah, he's right.
No.
No, he's
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Janice.
I gotta go.
He's an angel. He is an angel. He can help you. If you need help, let me know, because I can have you guys talk and he can help you. I think she just left.
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, she just
You
left.
thought about it the other day?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh. And she was not 49. She was in her 50s, late 50s, wasn't she? But she never told the truth about her age anyway.
Well, like I said, there'll be more coming true, but she's lost and confused, and we'll get her straightened out.
She's scared. She sounds really lost.
Because she doesn't know what's happening. She's not an angel yet.
I didn't take Mom that long, but I don't want to do anything to make her be upset, so.
I'm not upset. It doesn't bother me. I'm trying to help.
I'm talking about them.
Wait,
I don't want to upset them.
No, she'll be back. She'll be back because of the interest, because it's interesting, and she wants help, obviously. She wants help.
We can hear her, so if we can hear her, she's going to want to talk to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Let her calm down. And like I said, it takes a lot of energy.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. for them to do that.
For sure. That freaked me out. But I knew I heard a woman, but I heard more than one talking. But it didn't sound that old. And it didn't sound like, Janet had that raspy voice when she laughed and talked, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So, quite naturally, I didn't think of her. It would be her, nothing like that,
It doesn't bother me because they're still in our... As long as we're alive,
they're still among the living.
Right. And we'll all be able to find each other someday. That's the important thing.
Well, we all will be together someday.
Yeah.
Definitely. That will happen.
Yeah.
There's no suffering, there's no greed, there's no sadness, no hunger.
No, and you won't
even... It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah. Yes.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, well, it's the truth.
Yeah, it's like, well, the Bible tells us so. Like Whitney Houston. In fact, she sang a song about that. For the Bible tells me so.
Mm-hmm. Well, and she grew up, in a Baptist church.
Oh, yeah. She sure did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, one song, I Always Love You, that Dolly Parton made, and she let her sing it. My God, you can see the veins in her neck sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
She sounded so beautiful. Jeez. Now, when she sang like that, she would give Mariah Carey a run for her money when she used to sing like that.
Well, Mariah's got an octave that nobody else has. That's the only difference between the two of them.
Right. But I mean, before Mariah came out, when Whitney did I'll Always Love You, that song, she would have gave a run for her money during that time, when she was at her prime.
Yeah.
Because that was beautiful. Oh my gosh. So now we got Janet's now who else are we going to get? We're going to get all the guys now too.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
I don't either. We're both going back and telling each other, hey, nobody living can hear them until they go to those who can see or hear them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, knock. Communicate.
Well, yeah, she's like knocking on the door.
I ain't never heard anyone knock. That was my first.
She was being polite about it.
Seen it on TV.
Excuse me. Being polite about it.
Mm-hmm. That was creepy. At first.
Not for me.
I wasn't sure what that was. Well, I don't like when it sneaks up on me and I'm not expecting it, You can't expect something like that.
Well, that's why I said with this whole situation, you cannot, you're not supposed to be able to. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is.
It comes and goes. Let the, I guess, 2 snaps and a twist. By the time you're done with the 2 twists, it's already gone. Or it's already here.
She didn't know Dad was dead because obviously.
She didn't, and she freaked out.
Well, then, but
she definitely put Dad dead. That's why, right?
She knows she is. That's good that she knows she's dead, but she's confused. She's not gone to the light.
Streaming.
Doesn't sound like anybody's claimed her.
Did she earn?
I don't know. I don't think she's been claimed. That's why she's confused. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I thought I know, I'm guessing too. I thought Janice got buried. But I could be wrong. She might have got cremated, but if she did, I wouldn't even know where to look.
I'm just saying that.
I saw she was in startup, she was moving to Everett. Is that correct?
Well, what I will do is I'll try to talk to Dad to tell him that Janice is looking for you. And and maybe we can get him to do that here soon. I don't know.
Hopefully. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
It looks like Dad's away.
Are you around, Dad, tonight? It's Bunch. It's Justina and Bunch sitting here wanting to know if you're around tonight.
Yeah, we're sitting here, Dad, waiting for you to talk to us. Because somebody else came through wanting to talk to you as well.
Well, she wants to find you. I don't know how well you guys got along. I know that you used to call her Joe. She's looking for you. She didn't know that she would have gone, and maybe you didn't know that either. Are you around? I barely heard that, Dad. Try to speak up a little louder.
Sounds like he's laughing.
Is that you, Dad? She was here with me just a bit ago. Let me see if I can bring her back. Janice, Dad's here with us right now. Your brother Dennis is here with us right now. Try to say it louder. Use my energy because I've got lots of it.
Yes. Dad, can you use Linda's, please?
Yeah, use mine. I've got lots and lots of it.
I just need a break.
Okay, so Dad, Janice was just here, and she didn't know that you had passed away, and then she got kind of upset and she left. So I'm going to try to bring her back so you guys can talk. She's confused. She needs to be seen the light too. She doesn't know where she's at. She knows where she's at, but she's confused about what's happened to her.
I'm confused, yes.
Do you think you can help her, Dad?
Yes.
Try to say that a little louder. I know it's hard. All right. Well, Janice, if you can come back, this is Linda again. My dad, your brother Dennis is here. He's here right now. Okay, well maybe we should stop then. I don't want you to get sick.
It's not that, I just feel like I'm being deranged.
Well,
let's change the subject and see if they come through.
Well, it's a start. She wasn't able to do it right away, but she knows about it now. It's all a learning thing. It's all...
She's definitely... Yeah, she like walked into your house, like boom, like that all of a sudden. But didn't know like where she was. That's the impression I got.
That's usually how it works, though.
But why would she recognize you right off the hand?
Because I was her favorite niece.
But she didn't recognize you because who are you? Where am I?
I pulled her in.
Isn't that what you said?
Well, I have...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was talking about her yesterday. Not bad things. I was talking about that. Remember we were talking about the ottoman that she loved, that I had in Salton?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well,
yes,
she loved it so much, I gave it to her.
Oh, she had that was it Julia or it was just, no, then she took 2 years to go away, and then she moved into a house. They're in startup, right across from the 18th.
Right, and then she moved right down the street from Kim, and I told Kim, and Kim didn't seem to care. And I was like, that's terrible. Your aunt lives right down the street from you. You should go say hi to her. But she didn't. Yeah.
She never did?
No, and she should have.
Down the street from her?
Yeah, like 5 houses away. She could have easily went and saw Janice, and she never did.
That's cold.
That's Kim. Kim didn't really care for her, whatever. That's still wrong. It's your Aunt Janice. It's your aunt, for goodness sakes. My goodness, it's your aunt.
That is so true.
But if you can still hear us, and you're having a hard time communicating, just know that your dad, my dad, that your brother Dennis will be able to help you, Janice. He's been doing this for quite some time. He's very good at it. He wants to talk to you too, so you guys need to find each other. And this is the place to do it because of the energy field. You can find each other easier here than you would be able to anywhere else. Even though you're in a different realm, this energy that we're creating can bring you back to each other. So just try to regenerate when you can, and we'll talk later, because I know that you had to leave. It was hard for you. And even your brother Dennis, my dad's having a hard time speaking tonight too. He sounds pretty drained also. So that's all I have to say about that.
Absolutely. I just wanted to lift so I can come back around again.
All right, well, I'm going to stop recording for now because I think that's enough for today's session.